They're almost going home. Should I just put them all into that one spot? Yep, I am. I am. And then my cavalry as well. Which is here. Oh, they're not there yet? Right. Cavalry, gather up. Do they need to do any retraining? Nope, they're okay. They've maintained their skills, which is good. Supplies are a little bit iffy. Well, supplies are going to be bad there. If I've got them all in the same spot. I could put the cavalry up here, right behind the front lines. That's a bad idea. We'll work on trying to get the supplies improved down here. Everything in, all at once. Marines first, other things afterwards. So, supply depots. Does it help building extra ones, do you think? It would help improving those railways, wouldn't it? But if I built one there... Did that just improve the railways? I'm repairing the... No, I improved the railways. Okay. Level 2. Well, that'll help. But let's try sticking one of these things down as well. Or not. Can I not do this? I don't want it there. I want it there. There I can. Okay. I'm going to see what it does, because I've got nothing to lose from trying it. But yeah, better railways will clearly help. In fact, what else needs improving down there? So these are 2s, these are 3s. I guess we just click on those and it boosts them up. If we can, like, improve the railways throughout Italy, we can maybe get more supply travelling to the north. That needs improving. We'll see if any of that helps. Okay, what have we got? We've got Lend-Lease. No, we don't want any Lend-Leases. Thank you very much. We never researched the military police thing, which now might come useful. Invest in West Africa. Keep going. Colonial industry. Yep, we'll keep going. So when we get the next one down, that's when they'll all get factories and stuff added. And then there's one below that which adds even more. So France definitely feels like a slow burn in this. Or at least it has been the way I've played it. But the strategy has worked, I'm happy to say. I think we've now got naval invasions going in. This cavalry's done an awful lot of naval invading. Did that say 22 divisions? What? Hang on, something doesn't look right here. Next cruisers, please. Oh, it is 4 divisions. It's Army 13. So we must have hit our limit. We can't get them all on. We've hit our limit for naval invading. Sadly. I wish we could do something like these to speed up the planning. It doesn't seem to work for the Navy, though. Works for other plans. We need to make sure we're not leaving anywhere unguarded. Put a guy up there. And the guy up there. And you lot. I want them handy. Are the Alps looking vulnerable yet? They will when we land this invasion behind them. Just cut off the rest of Italy. Then Italy will fall. It'll be gone. You recall there were limits as part of being French? They had a very limited industry and stuff And the economy was... Well, to get it on a war footing, it took a lot of work. But my main focus was getting the forts up. So I figured if we can hold the line, we're fine. Just surprised Germany's never attacked. It could have given me a right good test. So we seem to be okay everywhere. Yeah, it says we can do doctrines. Well, we can do the air doctrine, but I mean, we're all spent out on that. And we're all spent out on this as well, sadly. So we can't even change that. Oh, we can do some military stuff, though. What do we want to do? Oh, do we want to save that for designing a new medium tank? I might want to. But I don't think it'd be a bad idea to have some stuff in this, would it? Smoke and fire. Additional suppressive barrage tactic chance if it is preferred tactic. That kind of fits with my thing. I've gone for like the superior firepower and everything else. Reserve officers. Aggressive reconnaissance. Okay, let's go for smoke and fire. I'm going to... Flexible organisation. Hang on. Division speed plus 5%. Preferred tactic selection cost minus 15. Do you know what? For speed, I'm having that. That sounds really useful. Manpower is halfway decent, and so is the technology, as opposed to like China, that's so much manpower and absolutely nothing else. Yeah, I do like speed. It takes a while to get these things moving, but once we get breakthroughs and stuff opening up, I love being able to swing around enemies and encircle them and stuff. So if we can stack that, it's always nice. What's going to be slow, however? Where's my army? What is going to be slow? I'll tell you what. Let's put the tanks in training. See if we can get those medium tanks trained up to battle readiness. Have you got nothing to spend? You haven't. Still, he's pretty decent, to be fair. What's that say? Oh, it must be doing its planning a naval division invasion. Right. 24 out of... Oh, that's going to be a while. That one's ready. The other thing I can do is I can just send the Marines in now. And if they can hold long enough, the other troops will just follow by just general portiness, you know, sail them over. The trouble with that is that they will arrive with no cohesion at all. So it's a big risk. Let's let the time go. We'll see what happens. We'd get things moving here, though, wouldn't it? Which would be nice. How my other armies will be doing absolutely nothing, I imagine. They've just not had to fight at all. So 84 days. It's a long wait. Do I risk it? Yeah, I could do it, but I mean, I'll be arriving with the other ones with no cohesion. At which point, the enemy will already be turning around to counterattack and stuff. So it might be a harder push to try and get to the mountains up there, which is my goal. How long are we going to be waiting here? 28 out of 77. We've got 50 days. We're gonna wait it out and do it properly. What, this army? They won't. I'm not going to push them through there. There's a lot of stuff in front of them. Because when you do a naval invasion, even if there's no enemy there, your troops arrive at full cohesion. If you sail them over, they'll arrive at 10% cohesion. So it's not going to be a quick job to push out. And if it goes wrong, I don't want to just end up in a stalematy front line fighting through the mountains, because that's going to be slow. We'll do it properly, and we'll do it once. A lot of Americans coming down here. Why are they leaving the front? Where are they planning on going? You can see there's a lot of divisions here. I want to try and trap the whole lot in one go. And the Armoured Corps might try and push on Genoa straight away. We might try and find a nice, easy, softer spot to go through. We could probably go... I could probably sail them over there and attack from this direction. More chance of breaking through there. Is that... No, it still classes as mountains. It's not great. I'm that guy? Well, I'm one of those guys. Which one are you thinking of? What's the time left on this? It's less than 40 days now. I'll tell you what, I'll do it when the poles are ready, because that'll be quicker. And the cavalry can follow a couple of days afterwards. The Americans look like they're planning some massive movement. They're shipping out. I don't know what they're up to. Unless they're moving over here. Getting involved in Greece. Oh, that's nice timing. Better infantry stuff just in time for the attack. It is 44. There's so many things to think about here. Do we go for better marines? Do we go for better infantry companies? Logistics companies? Could do. I want to get these tanks, though. We'll improve our medium tanks. So let's go for better engines and the better armour. And then we'll have the next level of mediums in development. Oh, I got all this built? Nice. Okay. Shall we increase the airports around? Yeah, let's do that. And then we've got something to fly all our planes out of. There we go. What about some radar? Stick some radar on the list as well. So I should have... Hang on, let me put the air mode on. All right, I've got 700 fighters over here, which I'm pretty sure we don't need. Oh, no, cancel that. They're on air wings, aren't they? And the ground attack aircraft, which we definitely don't need. Right, give me... you lot can attach to that army. Who else is there in here? Most of these should be attached to... Oh, these aren't. There's a massive group of 700 of them. You can be attached to... I don't know. You can fly there. And we'll just fly combat missions over there. And I can reattach you later. Do we have enough fighters over here? We've got 500 at the moment. What's this? Ground attack. We don't need any ground attack. They're those bombers. They've put captured bombers in because we haven't built tactical bombers. But they have stocked up on them. That's kind of cool. Tempted to give them another order, you know. Like, should we... Let's try something different. Let's put them in here. Let's put them on strategic bombing. I know it's not quite the right guy. Make sure it's only on night time. Over here. And can we choose to bomb railways and supplies? And, yeah, that'll do. Let's see if we can really hurt their infrastructure with a little bit of light strategic bombing. I haven't tried it with this new system, so it should be good. I'm good, thanks, Bedwetter. What's up with you? How's things going? What else do I don't have any other bombers capable of that, but that's fine. Okay. Fuel situation is looking dire again. I'm just gonna cut down any aircraft that we don't need up in the sky, 'cause it's getting ridiculous. This. They're all standing by. You can probably stop. Some over the Alpine region, though. Yeah, I want those. Do I have anyone down here doing anything pointless? port strikes. We'll keep the port strikes going for now. Or will we? Let's go and put them out here. Is Hong Kong still a thing? It is, but it's full. Yeah, we're going to pester the Japanese a little bit, I think. Bedwetter sounds like a British term for something. Probably is. Alright, let's wait. It's not long. 53 out of 77 days. Oh, they've got 30 days left to go. Oh, the cavalry's going to be in there first. Okay. We will send the Marines and the cavalry in together, and the Poles will arrive later. It'll be a tight thing for a little while. I don't have any heavy breakthrough stuff there. Which is why I'll bring the tanks over afterwards. In fact, stop training. No, it doesn't matter. You can keep training, actually. Keep training, because you can train to the last minute, can't you? Go and get over there. I won't obviously do a naval invasion with these. I'll just ship them in afterwards. But yeah, they'll have more success, I think, trying to get around the backs rather than just to plough through 19 divisions there. Don't know how to play this game, watching to learn. So, me too. Actually, I've played a lot of this, but I'm playing with a new DLC here, the No Step Back. And there's a lot more to take in. They've changed a lot. I think there's been a general update to the game, actually, that's added a load of extra stuff in. And that, combined with the expansion, that's added a load of complicated supply details and railways in. It's, yeah, a lot to get my head around. A lot of new stuff that's added. Some screens that I can't remember how to get back to. Like the various staff officer things. I kind of stumble into them occasionally and think, I should change something there. But yeah, it's tricky to keep on top of. Not going to be long, folks. Not going to be long. I'm still convinced this is a trap and something else must be about to kick off up here in the north. But once Italy's dealt with, we'll swing all our forces up there. And we'll invade Germany from the other side, I think. Expand some more French territory. Going into spring. Come on. I'm just going to speed this up. Don't think there's anything else we're waiting for, is there? Having 14 days of fuel going into a major offensive doesn't sound like a genius move to me. I'm just going to trade for some more fuel with the US. We're using a lot of convoys for this. What have I got? I've got the motorized stuff. Which is a bit late to get involved with this, I think. But, go on then. We'll join them into there. And we shall move them up to the front line here. Because there might be an opportunity to storm into this place. Although it's going to be a heavily fortified mountainous region. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Do you recommend you play with the DLC off when just beginning? You can do. You can do. Which DLC have you got? Because if you got them all, there's going to be a lot of extra stuff in there. And the trouble with the DLC is that they add loads of extra stuff that isn't then included in the guides that you might have seen on YouTube and stuff. But I would recommend a YouTuber called Quill18. He does a wonderful tutorial for the base game, which it'll set you up nicely. But it's about 3.5 hours long. 7 parts to it. And I watched it all before really getting into this, and it helped a lot. So Quill18, highly recommended. Welcome back, Mr. Banks. Yeah, the invasion went really well. The DLC are generally good for this, but they do add a lot more complexity in some situations. The latest one with the supply being, I think, probably the toughest one. What the hell is this? Election magnate favours fascism. An influential industrialist behind one of the companies we have chosen to work with for our industrial production has recently made a number of statements on politics that members of the administration found troubling. He has openly advocated an authoritarian government and praised foreign administrations that identify as fascist, implicitly suggesting that France would benefit from such rulership. We've been at war with fascists for like 6 years. What bright spark is this? Denouncing the magnate and his ideals might sour our relationship with the company, but leaving them unchecked would give him a platform for spreading propaganda that erodes all that Parti Radical stands for. He can say what he pleases, we do not endorse it. We cannot rely on fascists to develop and protect France. Remove all motorised equipment designer ideas from France. You scumbags. Okay, well, we get some more democracy for it. Which is looking a lot better now. We've persuaded them at last. Throw them in jail. Germany has done absolutely nothing apart from take a load of casualties as we've surrounded them and forced them to surrender in Italy. But nope, they've been very, very passive. 2 days. We're investing in Syria. See, when we get these researched, and we click on that, that is going to be 8 civilian factories from that one. And then we get the bonus there. Is it civilian factories, actually? Yeah, it is. I thought it was military. I thought there was one for military as well. Oh, well. Civilian factories are always useful, especially at the rate we're trading them away for fuel. Oh, no, not yet. No, I want that one first. So I think you have to do those first before you get that. I don't think it works retroactively, but I might be wrong. It would make sense to work retroactively, but I don't know. I'm not going to try it. The Mexicans, their front line has just dissolved because things have moved on a bit. I don't know really what to do with those. Bring them back to Italy to defend somewhere. Start a new front against somebody. I don't know. A bit worried about the USSR. I think they're waiting for us to kill Germany, and they're going to jump in and try and stomp us after that. Right, this is ready, is it? It's not. Come on. One day. One day. It's good to go. Pause. Bring that down. Right, set the Marines off first. They have to just set sail first. Then the cavalry can go. What's that saying? There are no units assigned to this order. Yes, there are. I beg to differ. Anyway, that's going in, right? The Marines are doing a great job, considering that they're just infantry. They do have 22 divisions of cavalry swimming ashore after them, though. And then we're going to move stuff in fast. We're in. We are in. Just get rid of the Marine front line there. They stay there. We get the other 2 divisions of horsemen. And we bring in the armoured corps, which is now going to stop training. This is a lot of forces to whack into this port here. Right, cavalry. Unfortunately, I need to weather this first attack before I can order them to move out. So that's what's slowing me up. There, go. You go in there, the other 20. Then leave 2 behind. Move on. Leave 2 behind. And move on. And we have our home in the mountains. Assuming they make it there. They have to get the cut off. We can hold them if... Whoa, 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 whoa. Something's gone wrong there. Something... How did that happen? Oh, well, never mind. It's going to be fine. Right, get that armour researched, and then we'll make ourselves a new medium tank. Your fever just hit 38.7. Ooh. Oh, you're talking about the game or you? I'm hoping you mean the game, not you. Yeah, when you land in somewhere like that behind the lines and try to cut them off, they do throw everything they've got at you. Things move out very quickly. And can we get there? They railroad the units in to try and get a front line up as fast as possible. And that... what the hell? I've clearly done something wrong here. Because units are moving out all over the place. Give me 4 divisions there. You've got to get back. We've got to get... the trucks have got to advance up here. The light tanks need to go in. I can't afford to have anything cut off. I'm hoping that extra speed I've picked up from all those things is going to... Nope. Nope, that's not good. He moves in there and he instantly attacks. This is bad. Okay, we're in. It's okay. Another clerical error could have cost me the entire invasion there. We just need to secure this first. Actually, to get those light tanks.
Attention.
I don't really want to go... Oh, hang on. There's no one in there. Yeah, move forward as fast as you can. We've got a division in. See, they can try and sneak divisions into the mountains and move through. My guys need to push in fast. You leave 2 behind and try and support that attack. I think we're in. We do need to try and push out a little bit. It's time to bring those Poles in. Poles and Yugoslavs. Are you ready to go? Yeah, bring them in. They'll be ready to fight as soon as they land. And then we can have 2 outwards facing front lines. And it should be really strong. The big question is, of course, do I have supplies travelling up here? Not for 50 divisions, I don't. But we'll worry about that another time. I'm not going to push up through that. That'll be heavily fortified. We don't make the push there until we have things properly locked off and secure. By which point these will be weakened or they're moving out. And we can charge through. And speaking of charging through... Hang on, I should have...
Écoutez.
I've made a mistake somewhere. I thought I had more of these here. I thought I'd put them in there. Have I not? I must have inadvertently... Will I be able to do that? If I throw in some units from here as well? I don't want to wreck my troops doing it, but if we can break through... No, let's not worry. Let's not worry about that just yet. Let's make sure this goes off perfectly. See, everything German in here is going to be running out of supply now. That would be good if we can cut that off, actually. Bring the medium tanks up here and see if we can cut in. And where's the rest of my light tanks? They're there. That's not a very secure location. Okay, let's do it. They're going in. I can bring the lights down now to help. Fuel refining. Thank God. Although we are full. Our reserves are full. Should have built more fuel tanks during the peaceful times. As soon as those Poles get in, we can reassign these front lines. We'll be fine. If I leave one behind, can I attack in there with the other 2 just to expand this? And I can always use one of you guys to help. This is going to be a painful fight, isn't it? We're doing okay, though, and we might just be able to wear the cohesion down enough. This will be better ground for tanks attacking. Nice. We're in. The Poles have gone straight to work. They know which front line they want. We're going to get the cavalry on the other one. Perfect. It's going to plan. We're pushing out now. As soon as the Poles have occupied that, we can get rid of the cavalry order for that, and we've got the whole lot surrounded. There we go. That's one hell of a pocket of troops. Actually, we have another... Oh, hang on. This hasn't helped. Let me change the colour of this army to... let's go deep purple, so we can see where its front line is. We'll reassess that in a minute.